Hey guys, FLETCHER here, back with another video of my York City career mode. Today we are up to episode 14. I'm starting off by showing you guys the league table. We are still sitting first place in the league, and FLETCHER is still the leading goal scorer with 18 goals now in the league, and he has really been on fire the last couple of episodes. And I'll tell you guys right now, he is going to score some goals in this episode. You're going to have to stick around to see what kind of damage he actually does. But here's our squad report. As you can see, Mr. FLETCHER has gone up +2, and I think he can be a fantastic striker for us, maybe even all the way up to the Premier League. We'll see what his overall potential does get to, because he is a very young player, so he does have a lot of room to grow, and that means we're going to be able to keep him in the squad for a long time. And I definitely did use him in our first match against Cheltenham Town. They started off by sending in a cross. Cody Cropper, another good signing for us, distributes it, but it is not the best of clearances, and we're going to pick it up. And again, Cropper with a good save, and that's the kind of stuff that he does. He makes decent saves, and he gets up quickly, which is a very important trait to have as a keeper. And we're going to go on the counterattack right here. Summerfield really starting the attack, and he's just going to burst down the side. He's going to play it off to Coulson. Coulson's going to work it back inside to FLETCHER. FLETCHER does a nice backheel to Penn. Penn is going to be looking for the pass. He's going to find McCoy, the right back, coming all the way up to help out his friends. And he's going to find Menza. Menza with a little bit of space, and he's just going to tuck this one on the near post, making it 1-0 for us in the 29th minute. And that's typically how I do attack. I really just try to go on the counterattack, and sometimes it means that we're going to get just a one-on-one with the defender and their striker. Sometimes we have to pass it around a little bit till we get that one-on-one. But eventually, like right here, Menza just dribbles it by the entire defense, and he sees the players on the opposite side, but he got fouled right before it, and that is going to be a clear penalty kick for us. Of course, we're going to have FLETCHER take it, and it was Tyler Brown who did pick up the yellow card for that one. Excuse me, Troy Brown, not Tyler Brown. But yeah, he picked up a yellow card for that one, and it was a pretty clear challenge. He's lucky he didn't get a red card for that one, because he would maybe be a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper, and sometimes the refs are a little bit more lenient than other times. But here's FLETCHER to take the kick. He is going to put it off to the right, and there's no way the keeper's going to get to that, had he even guessed the right direction. So that was a 2-1 lead for us. Here we get a free kick in the 68th minute, and it's going to be Ilasami. He's going to play it over the top to FLETCHER. FLETCHER brings it down, but Carson able to make a good save as the keeper right there. Here in the 78th minute, they get another opportunity, and Cropper was kind of stuck in no man's land. He didn't really commit to making the save, and he wasn't close enough to his line that he would have been able to make the save on the header. So it was 2-2. But here in the 89th minute, Menza doing some fantastic stuff, finds FLETCHER on the opposite side. It's just a tap in, and we're going to take that every single day to pick up the winner. And Wes FLETCHER really making the chances when he can, with really no room to spare. That one was basically right next to the post, but hey, it went in, and that's all I care about. We picked up another 3 points, and our next match in today's episode is going to be against Dagen Red, or Dagenham, whatever you guys prefer. If any of you guys are from the area, down in the comment section, let me know what the actual people say, or what the locals say, because that's how what I want to say. Usually the game says Dagen Red, but let me know down in the comments section. And if I didn't mention yet, we're going to have 4 games in this episode. I'm just experimenting with something. And if you guys do enjoy these 4 games per episode, let me know down in the comments section. I usually have 3 for those of you that do watch this. But there you can see right at the start, off at kickoff, we got the ball back, and Wes FLETCHER able to do what he does best, and that is score goals. And we were up 1-0 already in the 3rd minute. And there, a very close opportunity does not get on target though. And they're going to continue on. This time it's Goldberg in the gold uniform. He's going to dribble it right around everyone, looking for the cross, and he will get a shot on target. But Cody Cropper with a nice little save, in our defense really was there to back him up. And again, another opportunity for Dagenham, and they do clear this one out, and we're able to go on a bit of a counterattack right here. It's FLETCHER starting things off for us, and he of course has the space. And that's the thing with FLETCHER, you know, he's not the quickest of players, but he's definitely not slow, and he's got good dribbling. And here he just sees some players on the opposite side, and he was going to try to finesse it into the far post, but the keeper was able to pick up the ball, make the save, and distribute it successfully right here. We win a header, and Hyde this time must have gotten the start. He's going to play it through to FLETCHER, takes a touch, and just rockets it into the back of the net. Man, oh man, he just cannot miss right now, and that's another goal for him. I believe that would be his 21st goal so far this season, maybe even his 22nd. I know his 20th goal scorer was the goal to get us the winner in the previous match, and I'm not sure if he just already scored 2 goals in this episode, but that was a pretty good way to get the 20th goal of the season, at least in the this league in particular. I don't know if he's scored a couple of goals in the cup. I'm sure he has. He's probably scored 2 or 3, but here Ryan Brunt with a bit of a run and a nice little goal right there, making it 3-0 for us in the 78th minute, and that's the kind of stuff our strikers are able to do. We just have a load of really solid strikers. Of course, we have Menza on loan, but Ryan Brunt's very solid. He's very good in the air, not the best at finishing at time to time, but you know, I think that's something he can work on, because he is still also a very young guy. And of course we have Hyde, who nearly left us in the January transfer window, but he's still on the team, and I still plan on giving him a start from time to time so he can develop, and we can eventually sell him off to another team, get a little bit of increased amount of cash. And the next match in today's episode is going to be against Wickham. We're not changing too much here, still rocking the 4-4-2, and the nice thing about these matches is they were pretty far apart. We had enough time to rest all our players. There from the start, we had a decent shot on target on the rebound, and we did hit the post. And here Coulson with one of the greatest passes so far this season. And of course that does lead to a goal because it's Fletcher. He doesn't miss. But that was a beautiful pass by Coulson. I'll show you guys the replay. He just put it perfectly between the defender and the goalkeeper. And Fletcher's not going to mess up on that. After that pretty pass, he didn't want to mess up on that. And here Fletcher just dribbling around the defense, and he's going to rocket it on the near post. Keeper is stood stationary, and that's another goal for him. This episode, that's like his 5th goal scored. And here I decided to give our 45 rated free agent center back signing some play time just to see how he is, and because I felt pretty comfortable about this match. I mean, we're up 2-0 pretty late in the game. Fletcher here is going to get another opportunity in the 73rd minute, cuts inside perfectly, gets around the defender, just has to put it away, but he does hit the post this time. Could have gotten his hat trick. That's alright. I don't worry too much about that. Here in the 90th minute, they're going ultra attacking on me, and I'm sure you guys see that run on the far side. I am going to play it across every single time. If you're going to play counter-attacking on me, then I am going to make you pay by getting the easy goals. And it was 3-0 for us there, and another good result. And this episode in particular, we were just dominating our opponents, and it makes me think that sometimes we should maybe upgrade it up to legendary. If that's something you guys want to see next season, I don't think I'm going to do it this season, but if that's something you guys want to see next season, let me know down in the comment section as well. Lots of stuff for you guys to answer down in the comment section, but those of you that are sticking around, please comment on however many questions you can. And here we're going to go into the final match against Luton Town. We start things off well with Stratton, or I think that might be someone else, but he does get the first goal for us, and that was a nice little finish. The defender was able to get a deflection on it, but it was not enough to stop it. Here Carson's going to do some fake shots, drags it back, gets by a couple defenders, does a couple more fake shots, just wait for the defender to tackle him, and he eventually does so, and it is a penalty kick for us. It's actually a red card for Luton Town. I was not expecting a red card, seeing as the challenge wasn't even that bad, and it wasn't really a one-on-one with a keeper, but it didn't even show it right there. But as you can see, Steve McNulty did pick up a red card in the 30th minute, which does not put Luton Town in a very good position, obviously. And I don't know about that. It's the thing with FIFA. Sometimes they make very ridiculous decisions, especially when it comes to yellow and red cards. And that was one of the ridiculous decisions in my opinion. But regardless, of course, we're going to have Fletcher, or Menza this time, take the kick. I must have given Fletcher the rest for today. I mean, he's been busy scoring goals, so decided to give him a little break. And Menza's still capable of putting in penalty kicks for us, making it 2-0 for us in the 33rd minute. And we're right after halftime now. And it's Menza yet again, getting a little bit of space, sends in the cross, and it's going to be, I think that was Brunt rising up to that one. Does hit the post, though. And we're going to continue on now. Ryan Brunt leading the counterattack in the 83rd minute. And he's got just enough space to get around one of the defenders. Just cutting inside, trying to get that one-on-one with the keeper. And he managed to get around the keeper, but he was unable to get to the ball in time. And the match ends at a 2-0 win for us. And that's going to bring it into today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like down below, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel for some more content. And until next time, this has been FLETCHER. I'll be talking to y'all again soon.